is there, and then it'll tell us what the monthly charge is. We're going to have to figure that out in a minute. Okay? The by minute charge. You talk for 1 minute, it costs 23 cents. You talk for another minute, it costs another 23 cents. You talk for another minute, it costs another 23 cents. As you, the cost, here's a subtle hint. The cost is rising as you run your mouth. The cost continues to rise as you run your mouth. So, what is the 23 cents per minute is going to be your slope, your rise over run.
Wouldn't that be n?
Yes, that will be n.
It would be y equals 0.23x plus however many minutes.
Well, no, at this point,
plus 51.3.
slow down, Cowboy. You got the right idea, but you're getting a little ahead of yourself here. All we know right now is it's y equals 0.23x plus b. Now, this b should be your monthly charge. When you're doing an equation like this with money, b is always what it costs to just breathe air.
This is 46, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it costs just to hold the phone. Just to walk out of the store with this in your pocket.
You got a new phone.
Yeah, I did. Costs you this much.
Well, can I see it?
No, not right now.
The black form too?
Oh, stop. Okay. It costs you this much just to walk out of the store with the phone. If you start running your mouth, your price will rise. That's why that's your slope. Okay? Now, then they told us, they didn't tell us what the monthly rate was. That's a silly plan. What they tell you is that you spoke for 110 minutes and your bill was $51.30. So what that tells me, when X, the number of minutes I spoke, equaled 110, Y, my total cost, was $51.30. Why is my total cost? Why is my monthly service charge plus the 23 cents for all the minutes I talk? Peter, what do we plug in for what?
Y for Y.
And X for X. I just wanted to hear it.
Aren't you cool?
So I put the 51.30 in for my total.
Can't it just be 51.3 instead?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
But I'm trying, they give me money, I'm trying to be consistent. Equals 23 minutes times the 110 minutes you spoke. And we're using this information to figure out what the monthly charge is. No billing system, by the way, like this could possibly be legal. You wouldn't just get a bill and have to figure out your own monthly charge. I don't think. For a business that did that would get so many complaints it would probably go out of business.
I agree.
All right, glad you agree. I need a calculator to figure this one out. Or I'd like a calculator to figure this one out. Decimals give me hives. I like fractions better.
Hives?
No? Open it up.
I got one on my phone.
What's a
You like
hive?
fractions?
Can I go on my phone and do it?
Oh, my Lord.
I already got it up.
I
I forgot my
Okay, so the $51.30 is going to equal 0.23 times 110, which is 25.3 plus B. What is my next step to get B by itself? Jenny?
You subtract 25.3 by itself and also by 51.3.
Correct. From both sides, shall we say. So, I need a calculator for this, but I want to be sure. I have one of those days where I feel like I'll mess it up if I don't.
26.
26. Excellent, Peter. That's what I get as well. So 26 equals B. Now the directions were
Plug it in.
write an equation that models the cost C of your monthly bill in terms of the number of minutes M you used. So what this tells me is
Then you plug in all the stuff.
the cost of talking on the phone is 23 cents multiplied times however many minutes I speak, plus a $26 monthly service charge. And that's your equation to figure out how much it costs to have your phone each month. Of course, no cell plan looks like this anymore. They used to.
Really?
Yeah, these books are always years out of date. By the time they get written and proofread and published,
How long does that take?
2 or 3 years usually for a new edition to come out.
So boring.
And then, well, what happens is a math professor finally gets to be the point at his university where he's got what's called tenure, and he outranks all the other math professors. So he only teaches the classes he likes, and he's been teaching them all for years. So he's got his lessons all planned and his tests all written and everything. And then what he does is he spends his time writing a book like this, and then he has a bunch of graduate students working for him. Those graduate students are people who want their masters or PhDs so that they can become math professors. and he has them do all the
There's
proofreading.
someone in my camp,
So it's like, you want your PhD? Make sure there's no mistakes in this 500 pages of 10th grade math.
Oh.
I'd rather just stay back.
Pardon?
Did you do that?
Free subject?
I have no idea how other textbooks work. I
Mr.
didn't
Belva, did you do that?
No, I do not have an advanced degree in math. I have an advanced degree in teaching, and my degree is actually in history.
For real?
Really?
We'll
That's
fight later.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
That's cool.
wait,
All
you
right.
majored in
In the
history?
back playground.
Yeah, I minored in math and computer science.
I know.
You just so you could teach history?
So jealous.
I did not want
Wait,
to teach
is the
history.
fight
What
gonna be
can you?
like regular style or flame style?
All right, new material. Thank you, Brandon.
That was a good comment.
That was really good. Plain style's too hardcore for me, Peter. I back down.
Okay.
All right, new material, new notes.
Actually, I came from public school, so I still don't know the McLean stuff.
That's right. Graphing a line given 2 points.
I can type this, right?
If you'd like.
Okay.
Graphing a line given 2 points. Today is November 10th, 2009. When I was a kid, I thought by 2009 we'd have jetpacks and
You told us that
flying
already.
cars and.
Peter, let him have his
Thank you, Nick.
Technically, there are jetpacks somewhere out there.
There are jetpacks, yeah, but the landings are dangerous. They're not exactly a safe consumer product
Oh,
yet.
that's our jetpack.
All right,
I destroy you.
all we're doing today is adding a couple of steps to what you mostly should already know how to do. If I give you any 2 lines, start with an example actually.
Chem class then.
It doesn't matter.
When it doesn't matter, and if I don't finish, I keep going and take it out of your lunch. If I give you any 2 points, 1, 2, and 3, 9, and I say give me the equation. Actually, I kind of misread the title, but that's okay. We'll leave it. Graphing a line. I say, tell me how.
Wait, should we just cross out given 2 points?
No, this is fine. This is fine. I want to get the equation in slope-intercept form of the line which passes through these 2 points. Okay, any 2 points anywhere make a line. You guys don't get that idea somewhere earlier in your classes? There's a point here and a point here. There's exactly one line between them. Move the points. There's still one unique line going through them. Good. So if I give you these 2 points, you know right now there's a line going through them, and that line will have a slope and it will have a y-intercept. Okay? How do I find a slope if I'm given 2 points? Brandon?
Wouldn't you do rise over run?
Right, I could graph them and
You do x1 minus x2, or x2 minus x1 and y over y. Right?
Exactly wrong.
Shoot.
Exactly wrong. That means you're close. Jenny?
Wouldn't you do m equals and then put the 2 slopes? Like,
Not the 2 slopes.
You put the 2 y's and...
Put the 2 y's.
Isn't that what I said?
Now you said if you were exactly wrong, you put the x's on top.
Oh, but that's what I was trying to say.
No, he said rise over run. Rise is not.
Wait, no, you said, no, this is correct. This is rise over run, and you did say rise over run. But you said put the difference between the x's over the y's, and that would have been run over rise.
I'm gonna write that.
Please do.
Yeah.
Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. If you remember, the y values are how high these things are on the graph. The x values, that's our north-south on our map of DC. The x values are the left, right, east, west numbers. So the difference between the y's will be your rise. The difference between the x's will be your runs. Does it matter which y I put in for y2 and which y I put in for y1?
oh wait,
Yeah, it does.
Sort of. Well, the building number will make it easier, but it sort of does, it sort of doesn't. It actually doesn't matter, but I have to be consistent. So, for example, if I put 9 in for y sub 2, and I put 2 in for y sub 1, now that I've chosen, does it matter which